That is sometimes if you literally just do a chest mispronunciation. But I want to do that. Yeah, they were all wearing it today. I'm kind of jealous. Ben had on red ones today. Good Jack, not Coats. Coats are for the Reds. I've got a pair of gym shorts, and if I put keys and anything else in there, that's not fucking bad. There's a Seinfeld episode on that where they have like a European carry-all. So, do you want to go live now?
Guten Abend and welcome. Good afternoon to all of you around the world joining the live stream today. Watched a very competitive game from the Lady Ravens. Oh, Butcher, unfortunately, coming up short there. But you've heard of Ali versus Frazier. You've heard of Barcelona versus Real Madrid. We have a heavyweight title bout today, Ryan Butcher.
Yes, we do.
Number 8 in the country versus number 13 in the country. Red Ravens going against Monroe College all the way from New York.
The Red Ravens, as of this game, 7-0 for the season.
7-0. We're looking good. And, hey, beautiful day for the beautiful game. Am I right, Ryan Butcher, or am I right?
It is. It's nice and windy out here. It's cool. It's about, I think it's like 81 degrees or something like that.
When games first started for the Red Ravens, temperatures were hovering in the 90s, maybe even above there. Now, though, it's getting cooler outside. The sun is shining, but, boy, that wind is still blowing, isn't it? As we see the Red Ravens set up this free kick, where's he going to go with this one?
That's a good. It looks like the way that he's kind of aligning his body. He's going to be aiming for the far post or players that are running in to hit it. Well, yeah, that is kind of what it looks like. I guess we'll see.
So this is Alexander. He's going to be taking this free kick. Plenty of bodies in the box.
Holding that line right there.
Oh,
looks like he went for the near post, actually. Do you think he scuffed it, or was that where he was aiming for?
You know, I'm not sure, but it almost worked out. I'm not quite sure on number just yet, but he did have a man making a run there.
Right.
Nonetheless, it will be Red Raven ball. I think that was number 18. Alvaro. I think that was Alvaro running toward that near post.
I think you're right.
And this will be a throw-in. Number 22, Richie Bailey. We'll try to get you the other starters. That's Daniel Gomez.
That's a good ball there for just kind of taking that first time.
Almost found Antonio on that left-hand side.
Oh, he's going to just float that over him. That fell pretty well. He's going to try to get it under control, see if he can turn with it.
And that's Reese Thompson, number 2.
He's got some help.
One of the leading scorers for the Red Ravens. I think the leading scorer, actually.
Okay, that's one of those where I'm unsure who the referee was going to call it on, but he's going to give that one to Monroe here. I think that was the linesman for the women's game is now in the center, if I'm not mistaken.
And so you mentioned 7-0 record, and yes, top goal scorer on the season so far, Reese Thompson with 5, Tiago Diaz with 2, Alexander with 2.
Oh, he had a
nice turn.
Chance here. He's trying to find some help with this. He's struggling to get it under control, but they've got their back line back, but Coffeyville's got their midfielders forward.
Ooh, not a bad ball in, but handled. 9 different scorers for the Red Ravens this year, Ryan Butcher.
Yeah, I mean, having one player with 5 is still really, really good, but all the other goals are distributed pretty evenly.
And 11 different players with an assist, Ryan Butcher. 11 different players with an assist. And I say 9 different players with goals. That's a good sign. That's a sign that your team is playing well. Not just 1 or 2 people, everyone.
Yeah, and the men's team is, of course, I'm trying to think of the last time they were on a winning streak that lasted this long. I know they had one last season that was pretty good, but I don't know if they went up to 7 wins.
And obviously with their ranking, Monroe College coming in with a lot of skill, a lot of good players.
coming in all the way from New York State, that is.
Yeah, not quite sure on the city. We'll have to take a look at that and get back to you guys on that.
New Rochelle. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but
Okay.
I did look it up earlier because I was curious.
Okay,
So, yeah,
very good.
They just stopped at Cali, and I believe they lost to Cali. if I'm not
3-1 was the
mistaken.
score line there against Cali.
Yeah, and Cali, of course, is a really strong men's and women's team this time. I think their women tied against Cali again after 20 minutes of overtime. So we almost had that play out here as well.
Oh, so they went in overtime, couldn't find that goal. Found it today. Monroe was able to, but still, our ladies played great.
Yep, and that makes you wonder, is the men's game going to also look kind of similar with Coffeyville taking a pretty solid lead? We'll see.
Well, when a team travels that far, they mean business, right? So this isn't a pushover game for anybody. Rankings aside, even, as
you want to travel all the way back to New York just to be like, well, we could have just stayed at home and got beaten. But, of course, the women don't have to worry about that. Oh, wow, he's able to get a hold of that. I think he was in an offside position anyway, was number 30.
Alexander somehow came away with that ball.
Had to glance. I'm on a 2-page thing here. The men's roster is very large.
Well, now I want to go ahead and apologize for not being here for the women's game. And, Butcher, you weren't able to be here. We actually had to teach today, 1 o'clock game time, but we had class at 1 o'clock.
Absolutely. Luckily, the women's game started just a little bit late, so I was able to get here in time for the second half to watch that play out. Looks like we got a Monroe player down still, but I think he's going to be able to get up.
Yeah, tried to make a move there back to the inside. Red Raven, I think, took his legs out.
Yep, I had an afternoon Comp 2 class, but, we got our business done. I'm like, well, I'm off to the stadium later.
Yeah, same thing here. I had a speech class. I had some really cool speeches over different countries today. Had to go back, do some grading, then headed on out to the park or to the stadium.
Look at how responsible you are doing some grading. I just printed off the stuff I needed for Monday and called it good.
Well, just in case the boss is listening. Oh, yeah, I did a lot of grading. Sure.
Look at that. This is going to hit on the right foot. Oh, that looks nice.
Wow.
That looked real nice.
Had a nice
out
curve
for
to
a
it.
corner kick. Yeah, and the beauty of being in that position right there is you don't really have to hit it hard. You just have to place it, and the wind will carry it.
Yeah, it was curving.
Isn't that
there?
Wasn't that the game winner?
The goal scorer.
Yeah. I was about to say, when she was kind of doing a little cleanup for the guys' team. That's nice of her, considering she just ran for 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, for
90 plus, yeah.
90 plus.
Yeah, that was cool for her to help out right there, because with the wind blowing, them balls are going to travel all over the place. Here's a corner kick.
Looks like it's gonna be curving out. The referee is making sure everyone is on their best behavior in the center, and now we'll take that kick.
Outswinger.
I think it's gonna be out for another corner. Yep.
I think that was Harvey that got his head to that one there.
Yes, indeed.
Harvey, number 8.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have called out the starting 5, Cuba as well in goal.
Yes, indeed. He's been we've had a lot of clean sheets this season, so we're hoping to see another one of those.
Wasn't he the KJCCC player of the week last week?
Yes, he was.
Recently he was, so yeah. And Taj Hilton out there as well. I don't know if we've called him out. Thiago Diaz. Another really good ball in. Wow,
I think that was going to be another corner. They are not going to let them have it easily.
Red Ravens doing everything they can. Just enough. Knocking on that door, though.
Thinking they might take it short this time, but...
Maybe bring a player out. Daniel comes out.
Floats that into the back. There's a lot of targets for that. Going to be able to turn with that one. Finally getting it out of their final third with...
Ooh, nice flick right there.
Alexander trying to flick it on.
That was Zidane down there, number 30. He was trying to make that run. And
that was well played. Went forward for that number 15, Taj Hilton, trying to close that down and... Going to get just get a leg in front of that, enough to send it out.
That Monroe player wanted to get rid of that earlier, really, but Taj was able to shut that down. And this is a 4th corner already, 5th corner
indeed.
Already. 37 minutes left in this first half.
Yeah,
Taj is action.
Taj is not a short man. He's got a lot of legs to spare to cover that. And they're... God, what is it, the 5th corner?
4th or 5th, yeah.
Turns and fires.
Bodies hit the floor.
Tries to turn and fire as it gets knocked away.
All was clean.
By Daniel Gomez.
This could be something.
Oh, tried to do a little back heel there, I think, was Reese Thompson, just trying to play his fellow Red Raven on.
The counterattack is on for the Red Ravens if they can get that right.
So Harvey trying to close that one down, and forward comes Alexander to close it.
Backtracking here.
Is Reese going to probably force him to go all the way back to his goalie.
Goalie not for Monroe. Hadn't been called out too much today.
seems pretty seems pretty calm about everything because he's going to just launch that one, which is not a bad strategy when you're on that side of the pitch, but it's going to be easily picked up.
Yeah, Tiago to Daniel. Daniel going to win that throw in. Yeah, so 7-0 record. Nice streak so far. Scoring all around, assists all around. Boys are just enjoying their football overall.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great season to watch. Both teams are really strong right now. The men having one of the best seasons in, I don't know, since last spring, basically.
Sure enough. And, almost found him in the middle.
Monroe see if he can maybe pick his pocket, but doesn't quite get to it, and I think that's going to go sailing out to the next town over for a Coffeyville throw.
Seriously, that's all the way to Cherryville right there. And let's go ahead and give the coaching staff some credit as well as far as that turnaround.
Yes, indeed.
2 seasons ago. Don't even want to talk about it really, but hey, here we go. That's all in the past now.
Feels good to be having a fall season again, even if it still feels a little bit like summer, some of these games.
Fall in the morning and summer in the afternoon.
Can't wait for those really late night games where it is absolutely freezing.
Oh, you can't, huh? Oh, you can't wait.
Oh, it's a lot easier for me when I'm in a jacket up on the 5th floor in a booth as opposed to, out there on the pitch.
I heard a really funny story about a jacket earlier from some guy. He's
a real weirdo.
Oh, goodness. And so here we go. All of their free kicks so far have been pretty dangerous, to be quite honest with you. Balls into the box,
especially
in those places.
On this side of the field. All you got to do is put it on target and just let nature take its course. Someone can sometimes they can clean it up. All it takes is one hit to knock it in from there. It's up to Cuba to get his hands on it before that happens, though, so we'll see. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think that was Taj with the header there, if I'm not mistaken.
No offense to Cuba, but I do not think he was going to get to that one.
No. That one came down. I think he backed off of it intentionally when he realized, and Taj was there to bail him out, though, which we're happy for.
Let's give Monroe, and we don't have a roster, so we can't call out their names. We apologize. But that Monroe player right there, he headed that into the ground.
Yes.
I mean, that was brilliant stuff right there. Taj did exactly what he needed to do. That could be a 1-0 score line.
I mean, technically we could get a roster, but I already got one roster in my hand, and I only got so many hands.
How many again do you have?
Not enough, apparently.
I understand. And Cuba's just going to let this defense settle down a little bit. And we've seen the Red Raven defense called out for a good 5-10 minutes here, it seems like.
Yeah, and they're always going to be on the back foot. Again, it's like, I don't know if you saw earlier during the women's game, the corner flag was blowing away. It was pretty bad out there.
I heard you comment on that, actually, as Antonio makes a run.
Oh, just a little too heavy for him. That was a really good, well-timed run and a good through ball there. But, yeah, it is heavy down there. I was walking around just to kind of stretch my legs a bit, and, yeah, I kind of look like a mess after just 15 minutes of that.
Red Raven with some positive play right down there. And, hey, and let me assure you, folks, I use the finest, most expensive hair gel there is in this land, and it cannot stand this Kansas wind. So there's just no fighting it, folks.
That is true. And those Richie Bailey right there. Yeah.
What a solid player Richie Bailey is. I'm going to tell you what. He's strong. He's fast. He can play D. He can get forward. Has a couple of assists on the year as well.
Yep. Coming all the way from England. As he and several others are players. I think he's going to be able to get that in time and takes that first time. You can kind of see back there Antonio Podolsky's like, I think I could have gotten that.
Yeah,
but you can't blame him for making a try at it.
Hey, and speaking of Richie Bailey, I'm going to go ahead and give him a shout-out. 3 assists leading the team so far.
All right. That's what we'd like to see. There's nothing wrong with being the king of making sure that someone gets a good opportunity on goal, because that's what wins games.
Well, ask Paul Pogba. He's already got 7 assists, right, so far this season. Crazy.
Yes, indeed. That's, of course, I don't know if you watched the EFL Cup games earlier this week.
United's out. Yeah,
know.
They're out.
For a second, I thought Chelsea was going to follow suit. Went down to PKs, so.
That's crazy when it comes down to PKs like that. It really is a lottery.
In an early round of the not FA Cup, as it's sometimes called.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was interesting to say the least. I'm going to blame it on Pulisic still not being back into fitness. And now Mount's out, too, so that's fun times for all.
Well, and Richie Bailey here going to throw this one in.
We've seen, luckily, not too many injuries. I think there's a couple men out right now for injuries.
Well,
I'm trying to remember.
So Raul is out, and I think he might be for the season. Pedro Bronco went down early, but they're actually expecting him back in the next 1 or 2 weeks.
Didn't he injure his arm?
No,
was that him, or was he the one who it was his knee?
So Jack Greenwood, the big number 9.
Oh, that was his. Okay.
Yeah, he injured the arm. Pedro, I'm not sure which leg it is, but he's been rehabbing. He's been working hard to get back. Saw him; he was all smiles earlier.
Oh, good.
1 or 2 weeks.
No rush though. Take it easy. You don't want to hurt yourself. But hey, if he's good for it, then we'll be happy to see him.
It's almost like a transfer window edition. You know what I mean? You go through the season, you add a player like Bronco, a sophomore, and here we go, Red Raven
with
corner.
Alexander, I believe.
Yep. Oh, near
good header there from the Monroe defender. And
he had to get there, and here we go, sprint time.
The race is on. He's got 2 Red Ravens on him.
Antonio.
Gets just enough of a touch to send it away, and he's going to prevent the corner, which
what a good job.
We appreciate it because we've seen a lot of corner kicks.
Well, and he plays left back, so he had to come all the way from his left
back position
to come over and clean that thing up.
That was credit for him when he I think he spotted the danger early as to what was going on there, because that Monroe player had some quick feet on him.
Yes.
He was definitely breaking.
It's always real impressive to see a forward or really anybody going against a defender. They're just as fast with the ball at their feet than the defender without the ball at their feet. I mean, that's always real impressive stuff. And that's what you saw right there pretty much. Antonio got the best of him, though. Chested down.
And, yep, that is out. Monroe looks like they're going for a real long throw in this time.
Okay, pack the box up. Ooh,
good throw. Really, really good.
Wow.
It's going to be off a Monroe player for a goal kick.
He got ahead to it.
He did. Fair enough.
That's true. 30 minutes left to go in this first half. Still a 0-0 score line. Plenty of action, though. We've seen a back-and-forth type battle so far. Neither goalie really tested.
No, not really. There was some danger in front of Cuba, but his defender cleaned that one up for him, which we appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Taj Hilton.
I'm sure that he appreciates it, too.
Yeah, he'll let him know about it. Ooh, that was a really good jump by the Monroe player to get up and get ahead to that one.
Held it for just a touch too long, and Red Raven's able to poke it away and send it up.
Into the jet stream.
Oh, look who is in a position to, make something of that.
Yeah, you got to go
ahead and call that. Is he going to get an early card, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah.
No, looks like it's not. Was watching the referee's hand right there. It's one of those fouls on number 30. Where I think Cheyenne Reed did one of those in the last game where you're like, in some games, that's going to get you a yellow. But in this case, both this center referee and the other center referee are like, no. And, hey, as long as it's consistent, that's fine.
I'm cool with that call right there. I'm cool with it. It's all right. Gives us a chance here for a free kick. I know the wind is against us, but okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Takes it first
Daniel.
time.
Oh!
I think he was offside by quite a bit. Yeah.
I like that routine, though.
It was a
cool.
good routine, but the problem is, the Monroe back line, kudos to them.
Yeah,
they did not take the bait, and they stood level, so good for them.
Yeah, good for them, honestly. It shows that they're very disciplined back line.
All it takes is one player to get caught ball watching and chase after it, only to realize you just kept every attacking player on side.
0-0 score, but great football so far. Great crowd as well out here on this beautiful day. Beautiful day for the beautiful game, I heard once.
Exactly. It seems like the later it gets, the more people come filing in, probably just finishing up their classes too.
True, because they're all such studious individuals.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was one of those where I'm trying to remember the last time we had a home game played at 1 o'clock for the women. All I can think of is could you just push it forward 1 hour?
1 hour would have been golden.
Good touch there.
Speaking of golden, Reese
is going to try to turn with it, but he was being hunted down. I don't think he was aware that he had a player coming at him that fast. He was trying to get it under control and have a good opportunity on goal. There's Monroe, keeps it in, and Coffeyville will knock it out.
Really good first couple of touches there from Reese, though. Just had 2 defenders on his back.
Number 22, Richie Bailey there. Taj is going to be chasing this one down. Takes a bit of a shoulder there, but referee says it's fine. Yeah, I actually think that was a good call.
But then that last one there was just too much. Took him off his feet. Taj will win that one and let Cuba take a kick in. 27 minutes, no substitutions yet. But Red Raven bench, certainly a deep squad.
Yes, indeed.
Prince off the bench. Nico off the bench.
2 pages worth.
2 pages worth. That headed around and out. Monroe ball.
Well, referee's going to say, hey, I caught you trying to steal about 10 yards on it.
Moonwalked about 10 yards there. Bring it back.
This is the second time the same players tried that one.
Man, but look at those throw-ins, though.
Well,
that one in particular
Todd's
wasn't.
just going to let him let that travel out. And in fact, I don't think that the Red Ravens should be afraid to let time tick down because, again, they're experienced playing in this stadium. They know what it means when you've got that much wind at your back. Easy for mistakes to lead to, something even worse. So, yeah, just kind of like play confidently and make what attacks you can and just don't let anything easy through. Make them work for it.
There you go.
That's a crucial touch right there, enough to set it off as Daniel Gomez is turning with it.
Possession for the Red Ravens. Oh, nice slide tackle. Perfect.
Yep, good defense by the Monroe player. Going to do a quick restart here.
Alexander takes this one. He's battling. Used to battling 2-3.
He's only got 1 target in the box there as Monroe player is able to keep it in. Would have been pretty difficult even if he had gotten that under control.
Exactly. Both sides playing really good soccer so far.
I think the referee's gonna, he's gonna overrule the linesman there. I believe that was off a Red Raven.
Action tomorrow here in Coffeyville.
Yeah, just the men tomorrow at 3 p.m., right? Or was it a bit later than that? No. It was at 1. 1?
Soccer tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So when you were saying action tomorrow, you didn't mean another soccer game.
I meant football tomorrow. KUSN 98.1 football.
I mean, there is football.
There will be more football tomorrow. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the women played a game on Wednesday where it was just them, and the men play, exactly tomorrow. Games back-to-back.
Wow, that is tough. That is tough.
Well, I mean, again, you were saying earlier, they got a deep bench, and I think some of the players who aren't maybe used to starting or having as much time on the pitch, well, they'll probably enjoy the opportunity to get themselves in the game, as it were.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. So here, free kick for the Red Ravens.
Oh, and that is against NEO, just to
Oh,
be clear. And that is at 1 p.m. And I am gonna be here for that. So you should too.
That's a rivalry game. We all should be here for that,
right?
One. No doubt about it.
Oh, goalie does not keep control of that. Nothing called by the referee.
Oh,
and it looks like Tiago maybe had the worst of that one right there. But yeah, we will have that rivalry game here on Saturday against NEO, who, as long as we're taking a bit of a pause here, we'll make sure he's okay.
Yeah, Tiago Diaz down. I'm not going to lie to you. I expected a foul call there from the referee. I mean,
I kind of wondered, but whoops.
It's almost as if any time you see any contact at all with the goalie, it's called.
That was true. That was definitely true of the last game.
It looked like they just did a fake water break, faked everybody out. I think they're going to go back on and continue play, though. Drop ball and, ooh, nice kick.
You got to be aware of those fake water breaks.
I mean, it faked me out. I was ready to hydrate a little bit, but.
So, just out of curiosity, I did check out NEO's record this season. They are 1-6.
Okay.
Well, their one game they have won was away though, so they have a chance to do that there.
So they can get it done on the road,
right? And I think that win was against National Park College. Hey, you're from Kansas. Where's that?
Not quite sure, brother.
Looks like some sort of a bird for their a different bird than a red raven. But yeah, looks like they will be playing at here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So
okay.
Look forward to that.
So quick bounce back for the Red Ravens. Got a lot to do here, though. Nice flick on there by Reese. Excellent job.
Coffeyville now trying to break through that defense. And wow, literally trying to break through that defense.
It's like Red Rover there.
Speaking of coming over is Alexander, who's...
he is always around the ball, is he not?
Yes,
I mean, he is everywhere. He has a nose for it.
Took a bit of a shoulder charge, but he doesn't even react to it. He's like, no, that's just a normal amount of contact. I'm fine.
He's very businesslike when he's on the pitch. Another long throw in from Monroe.
It's going to pop up there in a dangerous position.
The bounces are always tricky up here on the stadium, or at the stadium.
Well, up here too. We are on a hill, and that was very fortunate right there.
Just enough.
Rising like a rising out of the waves like a beautiful dolphin.
Telling you.
I believe that was Thiago Diaz with
Yes,
that
it
header.
was. Like a falcon rising to get that one.
Oh, so now we need in the chat, what's more majestic, falcon or a dolphin?
How about a phoenix? A phoenix rising.
Well, phoenix implies that he died at some point, which I don't like.
Well, but see, you just know too much, though, man. You just know too much. Throw in here from Monroe.
Oh, I thought he was just going to take that first time, but I think he realized he didn't really have any good targets. There's 2 players up, but there's one on the far side, which you would need more than a quick touch to get enough power for that one, and the other guy was marked quite clearly, so probably made the right call there, but in the end loses control of it. Going to send that all the way back to Cuba.
Both defenses pretty stout so far.
When that came off his foot for a second, I was like, man, that would have been a rough one if that hit just a little bit different.
I know.
But I don't think he's going to make a mistake like that. But then again, you never think anyone's going to make a mistake like that until it happens. And
yeah, that's true. I do have
Did you see that?
Yeah.
The amount of contact Reese was taking. I think one of them had a bit of a grip of his jersey there too, on top of everything. And at one point, he's crouching down and looking at the ref like, "You see this, right?
Come on now, help me out, help me out." Trying to keep my shirt on here.
All right, this one is Alexander again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Red Ravens, I think. Then Thiago goes in there to join.
Can just boot
or that's
this
Daniel,
in.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's got so many good targets to aim at, too.
Near post last couple of times.
Back on side, then route running forwards.
Okay.
All the way out to the side there,
Oh,
but yeah,
okay.
he had to backpedal a little too much to get good contact on that one.
I like how they are able to kind of hide Taj on that back post, finding some of those times. He can either go toward goal or go back toward the middle.
It's really hard to hide a dude who's 6'4", though.
But somehow they do, though. I mean, he had some pretty cool routines.
Oh,
Pressure.
A lot of pressure, but looks like they're going to, if they just keep calm, they'll be able to play out. Red Ravens trying to put pressure on
it for him.
He's got 3 targets now moving forward. Slots it forward. Very well played, but unfortunately a heavy first touch. Looks like he might have another chance as Harvey is...
Ooh, great timing there.
Well-timed slide there from Taj Hilton to poke it out.
Hilton, goodness gracious. Good job.
We'll have another corner. I feel like I should have been ticking the number of corners for this half. It's been quite a few. I think this is number 7.
You might run out of ink, to be quite honest with you. 20 minutes left in this first half. This is number 6 or 7.
You're going to try to curl it in, possibly towards the near post is what it's looking like, which is what I'd recommend with this kind of weather here.
Yeah, the wind is really going to do things to this ball here.
That looked real good. Cuba just bats it away.
Good job by Alec. Oh, collision.
3-man collision.
Okay.
Monroe player's slow to get up.
All right, 3-on-1.
The referee's going to let it play.
2 tracking back.
Got a target.
Nice. Oh.
Pick that up in the middle of it. Is the referee going to stop play here? Yes. He's going to take a look at that. Monroe player who was originally knocked down. I don't think he wanted to do that earlier because he was concerned that would have been seen as just taking away the Coffeyville attack right there.
So, yeah, if you do scan back to about the 45-yard line there, you will see the player down. And
there's actually 2 players on the field right now that are down.
Okay. Well, and with that, we'll probably go ahead and take a break as well.
A real water break.
Yeah, Butcher, let's go ahead and hydrate ourselves real quick. We'll be back in a second, folks.
What?
All right, folks. So we are back. Both players up. Both players seemingly okay,
Yeah,
but they will be replaced.
I think number 18 was the one in the back. Right?
Okay, 18 is here
Yeah.
on the near side, so he was able to get up, and he's okay. We will have a...
I think the referee had a hand up earlier signaling an indirect free kick. I'm not sure.
Well, either
and
way.
if it was, then he's not anymore, so who knows?
I think the foul on 18, I think that's why we're getting a free kick from right there.
Okay.
I think that's...
I wasn't sure if a foul was called or if the referee just wanted to stop play and
Yeah.
would have done an uncontested drop ball.
I think a Red Raven came and clipped the heel of number 18 from the back. I think that's what it was. But either way, play resumes with 18 minutes left to go in this first half. Back and forth battle so far. Both teams...
Oh, good ball right there.
Yeah,
Good.
showing really good skill. Taj
is able to get it and also not draw a corner. Gets the twofer.
Excellent quality play there from him. 2 times in a row we've seen that. And
Yeah.
having to track back.
He's been running all over the field this first half.
This is one of the biggest tests so far for the Red Ravens in that back line this year.
Mm-hmm. Definitely for home games. I've watched the away streams whenever possible, but it's always kind of a crapshoot if and where you're going to be able to find one.
That's true.
At least you can always find ours where, Dirk?
KUSN 98.1.
That's correct.
Throw in here, long one.
That's.
Oh wow! Whoa, dangerous.
I think that hit the.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I think he tipped it into the uprights, and
he's calling corner kick.
No, the referee is saying no.
Oh.
It was a goal kick. Yeah, there was a bit of disagreement
okay,
there. The
yeah.
referee was the closer one though, so and of course he is the center referee, so he gets last word on it.
Always a dangerous bounce off of this turf. You never quite know.
Yeah, when that popped up, man, that would have been the worst goal to have go behind you as a keeper. But again, that's, just worrying about stuff that doesn't happen.
True.
Why bother?
So again,
touch on
it's
that
hypothetical here, but if you score from a throw-in, do you get the goal? Like the player that threw it in there?
Someone has to touch it before it goes in.
Well, but okay, so if he worked, but in that instance there, he threw it in, it
Oh,
bounced.
that's a good point. But I thought that Cupid did touch it in, but I think it had already gone behind is what the referee was saying and hit the uprights.
What if though from a throw-in it bounces, just like that, but it would have went in? I mean, who gets that goal?
Oh,
or is it
that would just be a goal kick. If no other player touches it, it would have just been crossing the byline, and it would have gone out for that. There's actually a really great, I'm putting quote fingers around the word great. Actually, we'll come back to that here in a second
nice
because the Ravens
here.
are on.
Antonio.
Oh, that's good. Just ran past it. And looks like Monroe's going to get it out as number 18 takes another hit, but gets up slowly.
Monroe was looking to run there.
But yeah, I can't recall which Premier League team it was, but from a throw-in, he threw it back to his goalie. The goalie attempted to trap it with his foot, touched it just a little bit, and then it slid under his foot and went into the goal. And it's like, if you had just not touched it at all, it would have been a corner kick.
Wow.
But
that's why you're here, Ryan Butcher. That's why you're here, buddy.
I have a list of favorite quote unquote like replays that are some of the absolute best screw ups of all time, and that's definitely on the
Hate
list
to be on that reel. Alexander though, going to go ahead and take this one.
I like what his thought is here. He's got a lot of targets at the top of the box.
Oh,
That was interesting. I love how he was going up with anticipation of it going up higher, but was he the last one to get a touch on that?
I thought Blue touched that, but did it touch off Blue and onto White? He obviously thinks that it did not touch him at all.
It may have. I was a little unsure if it did, so I'm going to assume the referee saw that, but the Red Ravens already have another chance, and that one's definitely going to be a goal kick.
Alvaro did not think that he touched
4
that
men
at
up
all,
for
though.
that. What a good attack, and then an immediate counterattack.
You cannot blink.
Yeah, that's what happened during the last game. Like, I glanced down to scroll through the roster a bit to check a name, and then I looked up, and it was just like a second and a half after that was when goals happen. That's what football is. It's just too fast sometimes. Not complaining, though.
No, not at all, because this has been great, exciting action so far as Monroe looks to run.
I was at a dog rescue event a couple weekends ago, and I was watching the Chelsea game on my phone. and just outside, as it got slow, obviously, once it starts to get the afternoon,
Sure.
it starts slowing down. Inside the house, people were kind of going in and out to watch a college football game going on. The Chelsea game started after that game started, and when the Chelsea game had ended, they were still just in the third quarter. I'm like, don't you guys have places to be?
It's dedication sometimes, man. That's what I love about football. 45, 15, 45, and you're out.
Exactly.
You are out. No problem.
Which, by the way, I just want to say, still no losses as we go up against Man City, 6:30 tomorrow morning.
That is going to be such a big game.
Yeah, but hey, we just beat Tottenham 3-0.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was fun.
You guys are going through some tough games now.
Yeah, but hey,
Champions League soon?
I think so. I know that Mindy's back in the goal, and he'd been injured not that long ago.
There's also an international break coming up as well.
Don't remind me.
I know.
Yeah, because I think the U.S. men's team plays on like October 7th or something like that.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty quick as Monroe will take this free kick. Not sure what they'll do with it. Will they take it short? Yeah. Looks like so.
It looks like we play Juventus on the 29th, so that's next Wednesday. That'll be a biggie.
Well, Juventus, not the Juventus of old, that's for sure. I think they're sitting like near the relegation zone.
Really?
Yes, in Italy at the moment.
I really find that hard to believe, but I haven't watched. I've watched the Serie A stuff in a minute.
Well, I can go ahead and get in a smart kind of Alec comment real quick, but
okay.
All I heard was Ronaldo's the problem, and then he leaves, and they're near the relegation zone. So I don't quite know what's going on there, but I don't wish him bad. That's for sure. I don't like to see it, but
I can call him a lot of things and but I would not call him the problem.
Yeah,
he's already making himself known on Man U. It was really funny. I was texting back and forth with my dad, who's a big Man U fan, and I asked him, "What do you think of the transfer?" He knew what I was talking about. I was like, he's too old. It's just to sell jerseys, blah, blah, blah. Then, like, next week, it's like, I think he's the real deal. It's like, yeah.
Could have been a dangerous ball right there, but Monroe cleans it up. I mean, goodness gracious, when you score in your debut, you score in your Champions League debut, I don't get it myself, but I am quite biased. As a header goes out, not exactly what Taj wanted right there, but exactly what Monroe wants.
I think he was trying to head it back to Kubo. I think
he
could have just let it bounce and head back to him.
And that might be the discussion between the two after that incident had happened. But here we go.
I didn't hear him yelling for the ball because normally you'll hear the keeper tell him to leave it. But there's a lot of yelling going on right there, so who even knows? It is not quiet outside, as you can hear.
Yeah, it's not. And that's one of the beauties of live sports overall, especially live soccer, close to the pitch. You hear everything as this one goes in.
Swings out towards the penalty spot and headed over.
Wow. Good placement there. As far as the cross goes, it met the forehead, but just wasn't directed on the right direction.
They have had so many opportunities for crosses this half. Oh, looks like we got a substitution. Who's that coming in for
That would be Nico.
Coffeyville?
I think it's Nico time.
Mm-hmm.
Nico, a.k.a. the Hammer.
The Hammer, yes, indeed. And it looks like Alexander's going to give way for him.
Alexander has put forth a lot of hustle so far. He always does. Well-deserved rest.
But like we were talking about, they've got another game on Saturday, so they can't. It's going to be hard to ask someone to play 90 minutes.
And you want to win this one, right? But I got to look forward. It's interesting.
Oh, it looks like he's going to try to just blast this as hard as he can, which is a tough thing to do.
That's true, and it holds up.
He gets it all the way to midfield.
Monroe, nice ball.
Yeah, good weight on that one, but man, his forward is going full tilt. Referee says nothing. It's going to be a throw-in. That is not what some of the fans or the traveling fans are saying.
I actually think there was enough of a touch there to warrant a foul. I mean, really.
It's one of those where if it got called, I wouldn't have been shocked.
Yeah, I mean, if that would have happened to a Red Raven player, I'd be questioning.
Looks like we got another long throw in here, which last one was pretty dangerous from that same position. And drops well. It's enough to get it out of danger there. Whoa. Spins him around a bit.
Nico tracks this one down. Turns and
he's got
sees opportunities.
Yeah. Good ball right there. It's right in that spot. You want to see it. It has to take it back to the goalie first time, sends it back where it came from.
Good job by Monroe to get that out of danger, but here it is, back into danger.
Nico's got it again.
Midfield. Oh.
Turns, looking to drop it, but instead has to go back a little bit.
No
30.
worries. No worries.
Zidane, I believe.
Take your time. Into the box. It'd be nice to keep some possession here.
Kind of came off probably not like he was hoping for, but he gets a second one just to grow on.
I wonder if Thiago could dunk a basketball. I mean, that was a pretty high jump right there. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
I wouldn't bet against it. That's
I wouldn't either. Actually, he's got a good leap on him.
Well, at least he's always got to fall back.
Yeah, for sure. No, it just makes me wonder, some of these guys are coming from international countries. They have never played these other sports before. I'm not saying they have to by any means, but some of the skills you have in soccer translates to other sports.
True. Who's that one massive basketball player who's on all those TV commercials for snacks?
Shaquille O'Neal?
No. I know who Shaquille O'Neal is.
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
He's not. He's from America.
Well, no. Yeah, no. I just didn't know. Well, I said Shaq because
I don't know what his name is, but he sounds like Andre the Giant.
It's Boban is his last name.
Yeah, that guy.
I said Shaq because he peddles so many different products.
It makes me wonder, if you asked a random student who Shaquille O'Neal is, that guy who's always selling stuff on TV, would they even know he played basketball at some point?
We're going to show our age, right? And we're not even making fun of the students, but that is exactly what their response would be. And you couldn't blame him because he's everywhere. Gold Bond, Papa John's. I mean, it's icy hot.
Oh,
General.
Man. Yeah, you can get a Shaq-a-roni pizza now. It sounds so gross. That's so much pepperoni, but I kind of want one anyway.
So we're going to start a GoFundMe page for Ryan Butcher. Somebody please buy this man a Shaq-a-roni, please.
I used to work at a pizza place, and the more pepperoni you put on something, the more the grease pools up on top.
But the better, right?
I think that might kill me at my old age now.
Come on now, Monroe.
Oh, good stop there, and yeah, that was a great.
He grabbed for it.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah, I'm wondering if maybe could have let that ride for a bit and then gone back for the caution later. But
that would have been nice for a Red Raven fan right there.
There were 3 Red Ravens around that ball, but looks like he'll get the first yellow card of the game. Is what was that, number 11?
Yeah, I think so. And he's asking the ref. There's a lot of contact there. However,
that's always tricky. Like when you've got to scramble for the ball and one of the players is low on the ground and. I was going to take that first time. He does. Just lofts that in at a really dangerous place.
He's going to find. I thought Antonio was coming up on that one.
He was thinking about it. Oh, he's onside too.
It was probably smart for him to not come up though, right? Because if he would have came up, he would have been called out. The whole right side would have been called out.
Yeah, I think that was probably a wise choice in the end.
All right, here we go.
All that decision making that happens in a split second. Of weighing this, weighing that, and just making a quick decision. That kind of thing can never be really measured.
That's
true.
But
just being intelligent about the game. And speaking of intelligent about the game, nice little poke there.
Yeah,
able to even keep it in.
The Thiago Diaz toe poke. I think we should trademark that, man.
Trying to work it into portmanteau, and I can't do it.
I'll go ahead and say this, too. I have Antonio in class, and he's a really good student. So the fact that it translates out onto the pitch makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think if you made me run around for 2 hours and then told me to do well in class, I would do well on one of those things, or possibly poorly on both.
Or none. Yeah, exactly. Nice turn here from Monroe, though. Ooh, okay.
Finds him at the top of the box. Nice layoff there. And Cuba is able to turn that aside out for another corner. Well played. He was able to get down quickly.
That's the most promising bit of football we've seen the past probably 10 minutes or so.
That was a really smooth little touch to catch him just as he was making his run straight into the 6-yard box.
Yeah, all within such a confined area.
Man, they will have another chance at it at what might be the 8th corner.
I was going to say, they are so close to double digits.
I think Coffeyville's only had 2 corners on their side, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Alex took them both, didn't he?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that was going to... that was coming off of, what is that, Taj, I think? Yes.
Yeah, Taj saved the day that time.
Saves the day again.
Yes, he does.
It's just trying to send it forward, but he's marked so closely. He's trying to let it go out, and it does. He'll get his goal kick that he earned.
So going into halftime, I mean, there are still 6 minutes left. A lot can happen in 6 minutes, but curious as far as what the coaches will tell their teams at half.
Yeah. It's really hard to recognize Shiki out there now that he's not wearing his signature long sleeve mustard yellow jersey.
I'm kind of upset. I mean, spicy brown. I
Spicy brown. I was listening. Well, we'll get to that here in a second.
Nico, excellent
we'll
job
waffle
here.
Later, I want to see what's going to happen here because Nico's got a little bit.
Oh,
just a little ahead, but it's not over yet.
Number 18 is really taking a lot.
I don't think that was intentionally trying to go for him. He actually tried to kick the ball, and
definitely
number 18 just scooted it away from him. But yeah, it was an advice show podcast where someone wrote in to say that the new house that he bought, he lives on a street called Browntown, and he was trying to decide how do you handle that just in everyday life when you tell people that you just come on down to Browntown. That's where I live.
They'd be like, is that a fictional play? It's like, is that what?
That would be really funny exactly 3 times, and then it would just get tiresome.
Like I'm actually,
it's like, no. I actually, and I was just thinking of, maybe he could just say he's from Spicy Brown.
Spicy Brown. Dijon. And
almost slipped that through. Yeah. Almost.
Oh, that's a little too much there. Yeah, he led with the elbow.
I was about to say he had some arm involved in that one as gonna help up number 22, Richie Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's not gonna go down that easily.
Nah.
Something had to help him out there as we see a late sub getting ready to come on.
Yeah, looks like we got a Monroe player is
okay.
Taking a seat here. Yeah, definitely been a physical game so far.
And you don't really quite know climate-wise, where these New York guys, what they're used to. Because even though it is cooler here, it's still very humid, right? It takes a lot out of you, cramps happening.
True.
You have to get used to just the elements overall.
All right, looks like he's going to take another long one. This is one of those dangerous ones. He's so far out of his net, too, so he has to make sure to get this one right. Sends it kind of low and fast, and, yeah, he's going to have to backpedal fast just in case. Good. Looks like he's not going to have to worry. Thiago Diaz was the one going up for that.
Nice job there. Not quite sure who this sub is going to be. We'll see here in a second. Bad touch there and out. Zidon's going to come out, looks like. Nope, never mind. He's going to get a...
It looks like it's Reese Thompson. It's going to be... he's jogging a little slowly. I hope he's feeling all right. Or maybe he's just happy to let a few seconds tick down.
Yeah, just saving it for the second half, I imagine.
Let's see. Number 29, I think, just came on. I think that's his first entrance to the game.
McFadden.
McFadden? I think it's McFadden.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, that sounds like... Oh, no. That's...
Oh, I don't know about that.
Referee's going to calm everything down here. Looks like he's just going to have a conversation here. Good. Kind of let's let the steam off there while we see what he has to say.
Late into this first half, fatigue, definitely playing a factor.
Yeah,
I don't
think he was trying to hit someone in the face, but I think he's probably going to pick up a yellow for that one, even if it was an accident. Now, if it weren't an accident, that card would be a different color, I'm sure. But, yeah, thinking who picked up that yellow?
That's going to be Thiago. Look, Taj is trying to calm him down. But
yeah, he's like, you didn't mean it. It happens.
It just doesn't look good. It's not a good look, I guess.
No. As a rule, when you're on the sidelines, that's also something you don't want to look at, a ball coming straight at your face.
Yeah, and, hey, to be honest with you, if the bench doesn't react, do you think it's a big deal? You know what I mean? Because the bench reacted, and all of a sudden the ref has to make a decision.
I'm trying to imagine a situation where the bench would not react. And, is Cuba going to get up there? He hits it away, and looks like the referee's going to call a foul.
Yeah, he can't upend him like that.
And we got another Monroe player on the ground. I think he was, involved in that one.
Yeah. All right, and we are back. Q is going to send this one down the field. He's going to also send his players down the field, trying to establish
Looks
some
like
sort of
he's
possession
okay.
down there.
So, yeah, this has been a physical game. We've had so many players that spend a little extra time on the pitch just trying to see if they can even continue. So, wow. I believe that they are traveling to Florida for a game, and it's like 2 or 3 days.
Wow,
it's not that long
wow.
from now. So, that'll be fun for them.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I might try to sneak into one of their suitcases.
But then you'd miss the game on Saturday.
That's true. Okay, never mind.
You have to stream that. You have to listen to me talk.
I wouldn't mind that, Ryan Butcher. Wouldn't mind that one bit.
It's 2.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Monroe have had a lot of opportunities, mainly in the form of corner kicks, but Coffeyville's also had some good threats here and might have
this
another
might
one
be
late.
one. Exactly.
McFadden turns.
Oh, good one,
knocks it
good
forward.
one.
Another good one's going to have to sprint after that. Drops it back to his goalie, who's going to have to release that really fast.
Daniel gets ahead to it. Richie, good job.
Good header there. Going to actually pretty similar to how the last play was shaping up there.
I would like to see Red Ravens keep possession for most of this last 2 minutes. Just work it around. Challenge the defense.
But yeah, McFadden, who came on earlier, and he was a sophomore this year. Was he with us last year though? I'm trying to remember if he was on the roster.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly either.
I think I would have recognized a Kiwi on the field.
True. Daniel goes down, and no, referee's not giving it. And I don't blame him there. He went down way too easily.
Yeah, he looked like he didn't try to sell it or anything or get mad about it. Looks like he just maybe went down a bit easy and got back up. And
but here we go. Here we go. Come on, Nico.
Nico's got options. So he takes it over to the touch line.
Okay, I like that. Look at Richie. Ooh, Richie was ready to run.
Harvey drops it back. Goes to Alvaro on the right.
Ooh, I could have fell. Good job by Monroe.
Crucial touch there, but number 18. Oh, he's got away, and he's going to want that one back. He's going to want that one back.
Yeah, he is.
The Red Ravens were down to just 2 defenders in that area and could have easily slipped someone around them. They were clustered up pretty close.
Neither team wants to make a mistake in the last minute here.
Yeah, as the seconds tick away, you can see Cuba's kind of happy to slow things down. Boots it forward. Richie Bailey.
Oh, nice
that header.
Nice.
Might just let
nice
it float.
Clearance.
Might just let it float back for him here, so
you
can think about it.
All right, Tiago, what you got? What you got, Tiago? 20 seconds left. Ooh, tried to release him on that left-hand side. Almost did. Antonio, quick throw in.
Still have time. Either team would have a chance for a try at least with 10 seconds left to go, and that's probably going to be that exact try. I think it's going to be the end of the first half.
And there it is, folks. A lot of action, but a 0-0 score line. We'll take a, 15-minute break? We'll take a 15-minute break and be back with some second-half action. See you then.
He's already talking to him. Like, go, shit, go. I was actually kind of going up and down the stairs since I had to skip the gym today. I think I may have cramped up my hamstring. Dude, don't
Good afternoon, and we are back here in Coffeyville, Kansas, live at Veterans Memorial Stadium. 0-0 score line, a lot of action, but no goals, Ryan Butcher.
No goals yet, but you know my goal prediction for the end of this, so we'll see how it plays out.
I'm
not going to jinx it.
Okay, I was going to say, do you want to keep to ourselves our goal prediction?
We'll keep each other honest if the other got it right.
Okay,
when we get to
very
the
good.
end.
Did you get to 10,000 steps, though? That's the real question.
Nah, I'm going to have to walk the dogs later.
Okay, walk the dogs later. Very good. I imagine the same starting 11 out there for the second half as there was in the first, but
yeah, starting
we'll keep up on that.
I think that Alexander got subbed off at the end of that first half, but he's back on now.
Yeah, back on there, and the Ravens draw a foul, free kick for Daniel, and with the win this second half, and as you always know,
right
that's going to be big.
Force the goalie to make a save. All he's got to do is bobble it just a little bit.
He's accurate enough to put it on goal.
You can see the goalie knows it, too. You can tell by the way he's got his feet planted. He's ready. And, that's going to go far, but, just not enough to get under it. Looks like it was aiming for Taj right there, which is always a good target to aim for when you're looking for a head.
Yeah, on that far post, either can head it back to the middle, head it toward goal. Do you think that was a conversation for Monroe at halftime, talking about the wind?
Oh, absolutely. And, I mean, it's not all bad news for them, but they might have to deal with the same barrage of corner kicks that Coffeyville had to deal with last half, depending.
That's true. Up and out and over to the Red Ravens. So we talked at halftime. We expect some goals. Okay, we won't say our goal predictions, but we expect goals, and we also expect more yellow cards as well.
Yep, including I've got our eyes on a few specific figures for those, but again, not going to jinx anything. We'll see what happens.
Well, we're not trying to be
negative.
We're just saying
something.
Well,
we should get a bingo sheet set up.
But we're not trying to be negative. We're just saying the climate, as far as at the end of that first half, things were getting interesting. We would say,
chippy.
A little chippy. Some words being had.
Looks like the referee is going to call a foul on that contact right there. Yeah, the linesman was saying for a throw-in. The referee is calling a foul on, who is that? Is that Richie Bailey on the far side?
Not sure, but it just highlights the point I just made, though, right?
Or no,
a lot of fouls.
Or I guess he's not saying a foul. I guess he was saying it was off him for that throw-in.
Felt there was some sort of contact, though, maybe enough to have a conversation with the players. Not quite sure. As Reese heads it back, and Alex tries to pull this one down. Ooh, nice work. Gets it out to Antonio. Antonio trying to drive.
Yeah, is able to keep it from going out. Will he get it right back? Tries to get it right back.
That was close. Good understanding from the two of them there. Just execution failed just a bit.
It's hard to scoop that thing out of your final third is what they're going to find out really quickly.
Nice layoff there. Antonio has a runner in Reese.
He's got a couple options. Drops it off.
Daniel floats it up.
Oh! Look, it was flying in there. Just hoping to get any contact on there. Could have been enough.
So within the first 3 minutes of the second half, Red Ravens already on the doorstep. Like to see that. That's exactly what Coach Schicky and Barker want.
I feel a lot more comfortable with my predictions. We'll see how things go.
And so the Monroe goalkeeper will find that, goal kicks are challenging in this win.
Oh, that's a good one.
Great ball.
Real good
brought
one.
Down. Oh, Cuba gets to it, and unfortunately, folks, that will be a goal for Monroe.
Wow, what an opportunity for them. Did you see it's like that was an amazing stop by Cuba off of a deflection. So he had to immediately pivot and knock it away, but unfortunately could knock it far enough away to prevent cleaning it up right there. Just blast it into the top of the net, and the Red Ravens find themselves down a goal early in the second half.
Well, and so perfect weight on the pass there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
the wind
beautiful.
is in your face, and he knew how much to put on it for it to hold up just right.
Yeah, and his first touch was really good, too, when he brought it down. The way he was able to bring it and then, come back around, basically get the defenders across him. It was a really good play.
He could have very easily took it first time, second time, but he took his time, and it's a 1-0 scoreline. And we are back 1-0 scoreline. Most interesting thing to me, whenever a goal is scored, how will the other team react? And so we are the other team in this position. I think we're going to see some really hard runs, some really hard play from the Red Ravens in the first couple 10 minutes here after this goal. I'm not going to want to give up two, that's for sure, and they're going to want to get that one back.
Yeah, looks like it's a throw-in for Monroe here.
Gomez not really liking that call.
I think the referee actually made the right call. That did come off of him, as for once can see perfectly
Sure.
from this side. Heading toward. Oh wow, they just completely forgot. Takes kind of a late hit right there.
Oh,
but
fancy.
Keeps it going.
Yeah, Red Raven fans wanting to foul on that transition there. On that.
Oh, there's no way he's going to get to that one on top. Or maybe.
It'll hold
actually,
up for him.
It did kind of stop. Oh, he was offside, unfortunately.
Yeah, Zidane on that one.
What a shame putting that much effort into chasing it down just to get called offside. And he leaves it for him very politely.
Yeah, Red Raven's going to look to keep this game flowing. They don't want to concede too much time here, even though there's tons left. Every second's going to count in this game. Positioning from Monroe. Ball up into the jet stream. Tiago gets his head to that one.
I think it's going to go out for a Monroe throw. Yes, indeed.
Battle forward and back over to the Red Ravens. They're going to look to run. Reese Thompson.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of options to flick that onto, but in the end, looks like it's not going to matter as Monroe's able to get it out of that battle.
Breaking just a bit, but Red Ravens in position. We need to find a way to get Reese Thompson involved in the game. Find a way to maybe send some balls through and over. Utilize his speed if we can in that wind.
What have we got going on here? Got a late yellow.
Ooh, a yellow card. That's going to be on Harvey.
Yeah, I think he maybe had something to say after that foul was called because the referee was not. He didn't look like he was going to card him originally, and then he did. So that's one in the second half, and seeing if he's all done with his cards there. Yes, he is.
Hopefully he is.
Referee had his back turned when they started that play.
Yeah, we can't really afford to rack up these yellows. So new rule, you do not have to be substituted after a yellow.
Yep.
But it's got to be in the back of Shicky's mind, Coach Barker's mind, though. You don't want to go down 10 man.
No, definitely not. It's hard enough with 11.
Exactly. Bleacher creatures, that ball is theirs now.
Now we got some more coming up here.
Throw in for Monroe. 38 minutes left in this second half. 1-0 score. Unfortunately, Red Ravens find themselves seeking an equalizer.
Going to take it over to the corner and
Out of
not able
bounds
to
there.
not able to get away with it.
Throw in, tries to find Reese. Handball. Ooh, quickly taken.
The referee just barely dodged that one.
He almost didn't have a choice but to let that one go.
Nah, if it had hit him in the head, would that have led to a yellow card? Probably not, but that would have not been the most fun position to be in.
A little slapstick comedy might have helped out the atmosphere, the mood a little bit, but
Number 99, an
Oh,
excellent
wow.
play there, trying
Yeah.
to unleash his compatriot in the center.
almost had number 77 on a run directly into the box. Red Ravens win possession. It's going to be important for them to keep possession here. Try to establish something, and Alexander's going to get on the end of this one.
Takes a heavy touch. I think it's going to come off the Monroe player. He's saying it's his. Will the linesman agree?
He's going to go ahead and give a corner kick to the Red Ravens.
That was not a great call from the player. It's like, if there's any doubt at all, you've got to hit that out for a throw-in.
True.
If this ends up being a goal, he's going to be thinking maybe that one's on me, guys.
Well, that's what the Red Raven fans are hoping for here. It's going to be an in-swinger. Reese right in the middle. Up.
Gets a header on it and
Ooh.
defended there by one of the...
Taj upset with himself there, but it will be another corner for the Red Ravens.
I mean, that was well defended there by the Monroe player.
Yeah, it really was. Before it was even going to get to the goalie, it had to get through 2 blue shirts. So good execution, but even better defense.
See, who's getting subbed on over here for the Red? Oh, is he not going to do the sub yet? Okay.
Nah, must not. Yeah, so looks like Daniel's going to take this one. Ooh, takes it short.
First time. Oh, just scuffed it a little bit. Didn't quite get the contact on it that he wanted. Good plan, though.
Oh, yeah, I like the clever routines there. Worked on the training ground.
A lot of physicality trying to win this one. He even keeps it in.
Excellent job there. What can he do with it here?
Wow, he is like, he used every bit of gas he had for that one.
The ref saw that he was already going down. That's why there was no call.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just run through so many players, they just kind of ran out.
All right, Tiago, let's see what we can do here now.
It's a crisp pass there. Maybe a little too crispy for Antonio. He's going to stop play here.
Too much contact, I think.
Daniel sends it forward again. Off the Monroe player, so we'll have a throw in.
They've had so much success from those diagonal passes.
Yeah.
Okay,
now comes substitution in. Daniel Gomez is going to be off, and believe number 12 looks like from here.
Yep, Ivanol's going to come on, number 12.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's just bouncing around dangerously while the Ravens are circling.
Oh, good clearance there. Nice clearance.
Headed up by Taj Hilton.
Good job by Reese to even get ahead of that one.
I like
good
that
turn.
that turn. It's going to be able to do with it, though. And I think he's going to earn a throw.
Oh, he wins the throw-in. Yeah, good job there. Positive play.
Antonio with the foul throw is what it was.
Oh, yeah, he must have picked his foot up. Or?
Yep. I was glancing down to make sure I had his name right and missed the foul throw, but I recognize what the referee is saying at least.
I thought it was a new TikTok dance maybe that the referee was doing, but no, foul throw.
I'll take your word for it. It could have been.
These young kids and their TikTok dances, I tell you what.
Did you see...
if it's on TikTok, no, I didn't see it, actually.
I saw it posted on Twitter, because that's my age. And, what a good tackle.
Oh, wow, what a tackle. What a tackle.
It's going to... Well, I was about to say it was going to go out for a throw-in, but I think he kept it in.
Oh,
come on, linesman.
Come on now.
You can't let me get excited like that.
He held it down for too long.
Yeah.
Good job by Reese, though, to try to take advantage of that. But what's this TikTok news you have for me here now?
It was a Lyft driver, looked like an older white dude who was rapping along perfectly with some 90s hip-hop.
Oh, nice.
He was even doing the hand movements and everything, knew all the lyrics. It was great. It's funny because I think it was posted to make fun of him by the person in the car, but the comments were universally, hey, this guy looks like he's having fun.
Yeah. You gotta let people do what they gotta do. Have fun.
Apparently, he's famous enough that someone else is like, oh, I had that same Lyft driver and had a different video of him.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, and so we have a conversation here.
Yeah, we are having a conversation.
So they're asking you to stop. Yeah, they're asking. Okay.
Kind of curious what the result's going to be because we know it's a throw-in for Monroe is what was called.
So.
All right, looks like we're going to restart play now.
So throw in. Red Ravens looking to equalize the score. Need to do it quick.
Oh. Yeah, I think that might be a wise idea to stop that play there. All right, it's a dangerous spot. A lot of opportunity and potential right here, but I don't know. Kind of get the feeling he's going to drop it to someone else maybe? Well, maybe not. Let's see.
Heavy on the left side there. Heavy on the far side.
Oh, I like that. Like that placement. I was able to gather it.
Yeah. Shot was on goal. I mean, the accuracy was there. Alexander.
It was, and that's one of the tough parts because, like, if you want to get the goalie to bobble it, there's got to be a lot of power and it's got to be a little bit lower. But it's so easy to, like, float it up to aim for someone in the box. So you can kind of accidentally do both with how far it gets carried.
Oh, wow.
And that was
Monroe, really good.
He's
really good
he's
gameplay.
onside. I think he's going to lose control of it. Yeah, it's going to go out for a corner kick and going to stop. Play here for a second. Who's getting a yellow card?
Oh, yeah, he's bringing it back.
Oh, was that at the beginning of the play?
Well, yeah, and them two have had words for this whole second half, it feels like.
Yeah, so that is our...
Alvaro, unfortunately.
Is that our second yellow of the half or the third?
2 or 3. It's definitely 2. I know that. Would like to see the Red Ravens keep their heads here. We can't have any silly fouls, any silly mistakes. Corner coming in. Really good one. Cuba, though. No problem.
Scoops it up nicely. You'll see a quick glance at the Red Raven bench that are looking like a packet of Easter M&Ms right now.
Gotta love it.
A lot of paisley colors.
Talking about their pennies, is that what they're called, right?
Yeah, it's just the sheer variety they got going on right now.
Different colors. And not a bad ball there from Tiago. I would personally like to see a lot more of those. Even though he's just missing, we have to find those runners on the wings.
This isn't a bad spot, though, because Monroe's trying to throw it out of their corner, which is never a place you want to be as a defender. Doesn't take much to give that ball away in a dangerous position, but looks like he was able to get it through. And it'll be a Coffeyville throw-in this time.
Establish a presence on this side of the field. That'd be great for Coffeyville.
You know, I heard them. I remember when I heard them called bibs during the game. I was like, I don't care for that. Pennies, I don't know if I care for that either. Mesh shirts just does not roll off the tongue.
No, that's too much there. As Bailey throws it in, nice one.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's too much blue there, but looks like there'll be a nice save there.
I wonder if that ball boy's gotten 10K steps yet.
I mean, he's definitely trying for it.
I think if you wanted to get your 10K in, you should go down there and help him out.
Now, the last time they did a long throw and it didn't quite make it over the defense. See what he gets this time. Falls near to
top
the
of the box. Yeah.
Runs onto it. I think he's going to get it. Ooh, plays it offside.
Okay.
It's interesting. He didn't call offside until after the defender had played it away.
Yeah.
Which was a bit odd. And I'm not sure if he was in an offside position. Can't really tell from up here, though, the angle that we're looking at it, since we're kind of like closer to the 30-yard line on the defending Ravens side.
Call has been made. Kick will be taken. 28 minutes left in this second half. Red Ravens find themselves in a position they hadn't really been in so far this season.
It's true, but they have come from behind in at least a couple other games.
Yeah. I don't want to say they hadn't ever been, but it's they usually find themselves in the lead. But this is a good judge of character right here. Definitely have the firepower to bring it back.
Nice flick on
Handball.
there. Yeah, came off his hand, and will be going to Monroe.
Kick up, and looks like Raven D going to get onto this one. Yeah, Bailey heads that one out. Monroe taking their time, we'll say, and can't blame them really.
Oh, no, they're happy to watch those seconds tick away, hoping to bring 2 W's with them to Florida.
Antonio advanced, trying to find Alec. Ooh, that flick won't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a little too heavy, though, but I like what he was thinking.
Even had recent support on that right-hand side.
I think that goalkeeper may have been playing some Frisbee golf earlier and forgot to take off his hat.
Well, he has a hat on, and it is sunny down on that side.
It is.
I just want to know what kind of hat it is.
It makes me wonder, why don't more goalkeepers wear hats? I guess I just kind of assumed that there was some regulation against it, but maybe there's not.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, outside of like the skull caps, you'd see a few like for for protection.
Petr check and such.
That was pretty obviously a Coffeyville throw, I thought, but no.
No, Monroe coaches weren't having it either, but
The Monroe coaches were getting a little frustrated. What's the referee going to have to say?
I think he's got more yellow cards to dole out.
Well, he's going to go talk to his linesman here for a second, away from the bench.
Yeah.
I'm noticing. Yeah, I thought that was a Coffeyville throw-in, and just the Monroe bench kind of lost their mind there and ended up being a Monroe throw. So
Yellow card. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Dijon mustard time.
As is tradition.
He's just kind of lingering over there as well.
Yeah, sometimes you have to let it linger.
Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger?
I think you do. All right, looks like, no, they were saying there was a foul there is what it was. Okay.
I'm lost in the gameplay at the moment,
you know, I was watching rugby on TV the other day. Yes, I was watching rugby.
Oh, I love rugby.
The
love
fact that they've got the referee mic'd up is the best thing you could have ever thought of. He's explaining to the players why he's making the call. You can hear him calming them down at times. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Why doesn't every league do this? Oh.
Trying to find Reese on a long ball. Alex steps up. Somebody for the Red Ravens going to have to make it happen.
Oh, so yeah, late challenge there. Well, the linesman calls a foul, and the referee says no.
And now they're saying possession over to Monroe.
Yeah, they're giving that as a throw-in for Monroe as opposed to a free kick for Coffeyville. Don't know if I agree with that call.
Seemed like he had advanced the ball and was trying to advance himself toward the ball and was definitely impeded on his path.
I mean, again, he's got a better look at it than we do.
That's true.
Those of you watching the stream, if it was zoomed in.
Oh, yeah. Well, so.
A little bit of extracurricular activity.
Yeah, we can't have this now. We can't have this. Oh, look, see, now that right there, you got to give the ball up. Come on, coach. You got to give the ball up. Red Ravens need to go ahead and make their statement on the pitch.
Yeah, time stopped at just over 25 minutes right now. Plenty of time left.
But I have to admit, I don't. And even if it was one of our players doing it, I would still go ahead and voice this. I mean, I don't like it when like a coach or somebody takes the ball and doesn't hand it back. I don't like that.
Oh, did he get a second yellow?
Somebody's walking off. I think that might be Pedro.
I think you might. Yeah, it looks like we are down one of our coaching staff now.
Oh, goodness gracious, Butcher. So, well, after some confrontation and a couple yellow cards, we're back to action here on the pitch.
I mean, that was one of our predictions.
Well, and I hate
was that things were going to get a lot more heated in the second half.
I hate that I even said it now, though. I feel like I've kind of caused a problem here, but.
Oh, I don't think that one was on you. I think that was a safe prediction. We've watched a lot of home games, and I can think of very few home games that didn't get particularly heated.
And that's true.
Oh, that was a late one. That did not look good at all, but he's able to get up. That was Reese Thompson, who doesn't make any more of it.
He earned it, but, you know, Ryan Butcher, I don't like the game flow when it's like this. I just can't stand it because you have
players. To the point where someone's going to do something not too bright.
Or you have players just begging. You know what I mean? Just begging for the call, I don't like this gameplay overall. I'd like to see us go ahead and equalize real quick and just flip this match altogether.
That would change the tenor of the game, that's for sure.
I just hate the choppy game flow, though. Everyone going down, everyone looking for calls.
Plays that one low, just tries to knock it forward.
Into the box. Oh!
That's going to be a goal kick right there. Yeah, he was not ready for that deflection.
Need some positive momentum here going forward.
Sounds like we got a saxophone playing down there.
Interesting.
So we got some musical accompaniment.
Goal kick here for Monroe. 24 minutes left in this second half. A lot of contact there in the back of the neck for Bailey, but
oh, that was a smart idea. Get it up and over. Give Coffeyville a chance to charge in.
Monroe gets possession here. Good job to bring it down, really.
I think the referee is going to stop play. Yeah.
The referee is probably ready for this 23 minutes to be up, to be quite honest with you. But
I think his plan was to let them play on until he saw he wasn't getting up.
It's backfired. Yeah.
It looks like no harm done there, which is good. Yeah, I was about to comment on how well he was doing, just like cut through those players, but eventually was brought down and earns a free kick.
Into the middle, cleared.
Smacked away.
Oh, possible run here. Reese
referee says play on. Will he bring it back?
Oh, come on now. Yeah, come on now. Here we go.
He's saying, hey, I've been fouled several times at this point. I recognize those hand signals.
Yeah.
And now we've got,
So here we go. This gamesmanship has got to cease.
Monroe was definitely getting I mean, you can stand there for a few seconds and then back off, but he stood there and had words. And the referee was right there. So I think he's thinking, am I going to have to send somebody off to calm people down?
It might take that. He didn't want it to get to that. Nobody ever does, to be quite honest with you. But
floats it over to the far post. That's off of Monroe players. It pops up at the top of the box. Two players going on it. Oh, that would have been a really great one to score there. But goalie was wise to it. He had enough time to watch it.
Call that a can of corn.
Did you say a can of corn?
A can of corn.
What's that mean?
Oh, in baseball, if you get like an easy pop fly and you catch it really easily, I don't really know why, but they just call it a can of corn.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I thought you were going to make a real dumb pun, and I was bracing myself for it.
Well, what I said wasn't all that intelligent, to be quite honest with you. So
it's like they call it a can of corn because it's smooth and creamy or something. That's what I was waiting for.
No, I've got nothing. I've got nothing clever to say at all. No, just an easy catch overall. And we see another body on the floor. Again, Butcher, I just don't like the begging for the calls. I don't like the
it makes me wonder,
over-exaggeration. And it's from both sides. I'm not saying just one side's doing it.
I'm wondering if it would be the same if it were tied right now,
I don't think. I think there'd be more gameplay. I think there'd be more, back and forth. It's just so choppy.
Speaking of choppy, wind is blowing hard as I think he's thinking about trying to take this long, but I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
It'd be nice to see the Red Ravens be able to run. Get a bit of a counter happening here. Ooh, yeah, that
did not go where he was hoping it went.
They're going to be able to...
Going to try to switch it to the right side. And no, it's going to knock it forward for the winger.
Kind of a clever ball, but just nobody there.
That was very smooth of him. He split those two forwards. And looks like there's going to be a throw-in for the Red Ravens. Antonio Podolsky was on that one.
Going forward.
Oh. Chance of a counterattack from Monroe. Oh, the crowd's starting to get
dude, they really are
the same way.
Yeah. Monroe, even though they're from so far away, they've got a contingency down there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, ball up into the air. We had to have a little convo there, a little
Something non-football related.
executive decisions had to be made.
Yeah, just a very, very rowdy crowd right there.
That is for
Luckily,
sure.
they're separated by a very thin railing, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
But, you got to admit, not rowdy to the point where you're concerned. Just, hey, this is a really good crowd today. Why not, though? Such a beautiful day.
Why not have a brawl in the stands?
Oh,
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, sure. No, I'm saying it's not getting to that point, though. But
We still got 20 minutes left.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
make any predictions.
Throw in for Red Ravens. Ball
Oh,
up
I
and
like
into
that
the box.
He's on it, and so was the goalie. He was watching that well, though.
Yeah, he was. Antonio, nice little run.
Yeah, that was a really smooth. Oh, nice
Tracking
tackle right there. Yeah,
back.
that was
Very
great.
good. Antonio, okay.
Ooh, a late one there, and referee's going to stop time. I think you know what that means. Got another card coming out.
Yeah, another card. What team's going to go down to 10? That's the question. I mean, not if, but when.
5 yellows at least in this half. And I think, yeah, that was one that's going to end up being a yellow, and I think the referee's going to keep handing them out as long as he needs to.
Well, Antonio really didn't want to go down so easy, and he's not getting back up all that quickly.
Yeah, I think he's might need to sub him out here if he's definitely coming away from that, not feeling so great.
It's hard to sub out a guy like him, too, but we'll see here. Alec with his left foot, what can he do? We need some sort of magic here. Player comes short. Alec goes to the box, though. Tiago! Oh!
What a header from Tiago, getting it on the side right there. Good power on it, just not the greatest placement. That was exactly the type of opportunity Coffeyville's wanted. He was the only guy within about 5 feet of that, too. Well, outside of the defender that was making an attempt to cover him.
And so, 3/4 of that play was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. The shot wasn't on target, but, man, his placement, him getting up in the air like he did, I think it's positive going forward. We need more of that, so let's see what we have.
Absolutely. Playing to – oh, I'm going to get a foul for Coffeyville. We're running through a forest of guys just trying to slap that away from him.
Yeah, a lot of gamesmanship out there.
All right, looks like we get another one from downtown.
Under 20 minutes, Butcher, second half.
Is that a banjo now?
I think someone has a speaker out there.
Okay.
Taj.
Is he trying to pinball that off of one of the defenders?
I don't care how we get it.
The linesman is saying that was still in from his position. Rather, it wasn't a corner kick, I should say, because obviously it's out for a throw-in.
Alec tries to make a turn. Picked up and advanced.
Going to give that throw in to Coffee. No, okay, giving it to Monroe.
Oh, really? I think you're just making him throw it over. No?
I'm pretty impressed with Reese Thompson's level of self-control here because there's he's been the recipient of not only some fouls but some off-the-ball stuff right there.
Well, they're draping him. They're all over him.
Yeah, and he is not reacting to it, which is, yes, very good self-control.
Oh, he almost had that little heel flick to Alec, too.
I mean, that's not something that gets talked about a lot, but being able to keep a cool head when you would probably have a good reason to get upset is a very good skill.
I respect that about his game. Alec coming out of this one.
And he's going to win that corner kick. You sure someone's got a speaker down there and someone's
I'm
not strumming on the old banjo?
Sounds like a small band down there.
Just saying, could be that someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
I think it's something different.
All right, we've got, I think, what is the third corner of this half for Coffeyville? On the back post.
Ooh, trying to find
aiming
Taj.
for Taj, but it was, of course, well watched by a lot of Monroe defenders there. And so many Red Ravens on that trying to turn it back around, both in a literal and a figurative sense.
A long throw in here.
Yep, they're going to have a free kick there in a pretty dangerous position. Referee standing over it just to make sure nobody gets any ideas.
Good call. Good call. What will they do with this one here? Oh, clever play there.
Just gets away from the... Oh, that was a really good touch right there to slow it down.
Nice and little toe poke.
Redirect it back towards the center.
Oh, nice play here. Nice play.
Jeez.
Keeps possession.
Oh, they're going to bring it back because I didn't even see the connection there that made him go down. Are they giving that... That looks like they're saying that was a... Was that a foul being given to Coffeyville?
Monroe player got the worst of it, looks like, but
yeah,
Coffeyville will take possession.
I think there's going to be a lot of, they're going to say that Coffeyville had they were basically, like the way they were playing that ball, they had a chance for a breakaway, and they're not going to be happy with having play stopped. But it looks like that player could possibly be injured.
All right, and we will go ahead and restart this one. Man, his yellow card is going to be full. Don't you write names on that?
Yeah.
Don't you write numbers on that? He's not going to have enough room. Clever
First
little
time,
play here.
First time. Well played. Oh. He was tracking that all the way. He was ready for it. And I think just his own player got his way. Stop in time, I think, because it's traveling a good 100 yards away, I think. Yeah, I don't think that was wasn't anyone's fault this time. But I think the referees had enough of the letting time tick down thing here.
That looks, yeah, I can get on that train.
On the TikTok train?
No. Wonderful setup, though, on that free kick. My goodness. The Red Ravens have been really good.
Yeah.
Not great, though, when it comes to, but they've been really good as far as, running those routines, just missing that last little bit of action there where the ball goes into the back of the net. But obviously it's been worked on at practice over and over again, so you got to give credit to the players, got to give credit to the coaches. And
all right, going to have to close that one down to get the play started up again. I kind of ran through the Monroe player there to win that header.
Well, and he felt the Red Raven player on his back, so he tried to establish himself. But it's an earned foul, that's for sure.
So about just under 15 minutes left. Final third of the second half.
Ball into the box. Oh, good defense. Kept it in.
He's able to get control of it.
All right, Reese. Here we go.
Able to find Reese on the wing, who he got. Okay, I was going to give that one to Coffey. I was about to say, that felt to me like a good 50-50 ball that the Monroe player kind of got the worst of. And I honestly didn't think that was a foul, but I'm not going to complain. It just sounds like just kind of like ran into each other, did the shoulder charge. And
True, yeah.
Reese got the better of that challenge right there, and the foul.
And the foul, yeah, exactly.
And now, what a good opportunity.
It's going to come off the left foot of Alec here. We've got to have Taj in the box, Tiago in the box.
I like that.
Oh! Go! Tiago! Wow, Ryan Butcher.
It's been a long time in the making.
It's been a long time in the making, and maybe the crowd will start to change just a little bit. They're still dancing down here either way. Tiago Diaz from Alexander, sophomore to sophomore, put it on his forehead. No choice but to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, the tenor of the crowd shifted, I'd say, from one side to the other.
All right, 13 minutes left to go. Are we going to see ourselves back into overtime, or will there be a definitive goal to end this one? We shall see.
That's actually a good question. And it looks like the Red Ravens are feeling it. It's like, no, we can put this game to bed.
So
right
Ryan Butcher,
now.
let's go ahead and talk about what we were. So are we going to keep seeing the gamesmanship? Are we going to keep seeing this choppy play rolling around on the floor, or will we actually start seeing some continuous action here?
I think we'll probably see a lot more action because I mean I understand gamesmanship. I understand why it's a part of the game, and I understand it's an important part of the game. But that don't mean I gotta like it.
I once heard something. One time. ACTION, 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 we want action.
I guess that was a chant. But where?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, that's a bad chant.
Action,
though.
action, we want action. ACTION. That's how I can spell a lot of different words. Just
by like chanting.
Yeah, like rebound and hustle. I mean, I'm all over it.
Another long throw here. These were dangerous in the last game.
Tries to go to the top of the box.
Takes it off the chest to volley it forward. Unfortunately, it's a little too high. Coffeyville again is on the attack here.
I don't mind the shot toward the box like that.
No,
trying to make things happen. You'd want to, lower. You want to challenge the goalie, but not a lot of time there. Not a lot of choice. Might as well try it out.
And just loft that into the midfield.
Free kicked over to Monroe there.
Yep.
And look at the Red Raven bench, though. Everybody up on their feet. That's excellent to see.
Yeah. You can see that they're feeling this one. Like maybe they'll be able to make something happen here. So
those lime green and yellow, whatever you want to call them.
And blue.
There. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like some Easter M&Ms. You're exactly right.
Maybe I just really want some M&Ms. To be fair, that's true of most times in my life.
Peanut butter. Oh, here we go. Mistake in the midfield. That's got to be.
He keeps it. The referee
go ahead.
is going to stop it.
Come
there,
on now. Come on now. What do you expect?
And Reese Thompson got his foot dragged away there as he was going through, and could be slow to get up from that one. But
that's another reason why I don't really like these choppy games so much. You get an unnecessary injury, and all of a sudden the whole season changes. And not saying that's the case here. Reese Thompson, he's tough as nails. He's not going to take that.
All right. It looks like he's going to try to walk that off.
He might be asking the ref for a little bit of help here.
He's on another good opportunity. This is similar to the first goal. Was at this distance, not quite at this angle. It's direct.
Oh, it's going to bobble. It's going to be. Oh!
No, the linesman is signaling that he was offside, which is an interesting call. That's interesting because he must have been offside when the ball was originally played at the goalie.
Yeah, because it was bobble. But so here we go, new life.
Disappointment, but did he?
No call. Yeah,
looks
no
like
call.
He just kind of fell down without contact, though. That's actually kind of worrying that he fell down like that. Is he okay?
Yeah. Is that 7 or is that 2 though?
I think
that's Alec. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alec. He's gonna need a little assistance.
Yeah,
I think.
He's definitely gonna need to be subbed out.
So we'll take a little break as well here. Wow, a lot of action. 10 minutes left to go. We'll see you here in a second. up is Alexander and walking off on his own. That's good to see. When we get his substitution, we'll let you know. So Nico, number 14, is going to come in. Personally, a player I think can make a huge difference in a game like this with his power going forward. We'll see, but hard to see a player go out like that when he's put in a really good shift so far. 10 minutes left in the second half, folks.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is just for an abundance of caution. Like maybe it was a cramp or maybe a strain, something that, won't require like serious medical attention, but just enough that you don't want to risk anything getting worse than that.
Don't see a serious limp coming from Alec, but here's a really good throw in. Put into the area,
nice. Well defended there. Keep that from getting any worse. And, Nico aiming at the ball. Gets some leg there, which will be a foul. But, again, he was aiming for the ball, and the ball just scooted away from him.
Man, Nico's like 10 times stronger than anybody else, too. So anytime he makes contact with somebody, you're not going to stay on your feet.
Absolutely. It looks like he's going to be part of a little two-man wall here.
Cuba calls him out, gets him in position. Good advice from the crowd there. Follow your man. Make sure you're marking. And Cuba has to come out. Oh, he didn't come out soon enough. Contact, but
I thought the player, the way he was acting, I thought he was upset, but I think he's claiming that it was more than that.
Everybody gets hurt.
And looks like he may need to be subbed out as well. Boy, this is turning into one of those games, huh? Still 9 minutes to go and possible overtime.
Feels like an eternity still left in this match, that's for sure.
It's starting to make me worried about these guys. That what if we all just took a 15-minute break?
Sure.
What if we just had a second halftime?
Let's all just go to Taco Mayo real quick. Yeah. No worries.
I'd be afraid of more injuries if everyone started eating Taco Mayo. You know it's going to lead to something happening.
Well, I'd be happy, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking Brahms, personally.
Brahms, yeah, they had that new spicy chicken sandwich. Have you tried that?
You could literally say any fast food restaurant and say they got a new spicy chicken sandwich, and you'd be right, but I'd like to.
Well, but unlike any other place, though, man, Brahms is actually pretty good quality there.
Unlike any other place. Every place is crap but Brahms. That's Dirk Andrews.
Well, when it comes to chicken sandwiches, I actually feel that way very strongly. We're waffling here a bit, right? Let's get off of our eating habits and back on to the pitch to the game. Tiago Diaz sends a good ball down, as he always does.
Absolutely. I think that header was off of Harvey there, number 8.
Quick throw, and here we go.
Do you know what I just realized?
What's that?
If there's anybody listening from Monroe, they probably don't even know what Brahms is.
Yeah, so Brahms is just a local restaurant here. It's got good ice cream, good burgers, stuff like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't know what the New York equivalent is, but it is that. So I grew up with it and was very shocked when I found out that was mostly an Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas thing.
That's about it, yeah. You could say it's a delicacy then, right?
I would never say it's a delicacy, but it is good. So
we're trying to get sponsored here, man.
That was a good turn. I think it's going to be a throw-in for Coffeyville. That was a good fight for that ball.
I'm actually trying to get sponsored, so I encourage everyone to go out there and get a number 1 from Brahms today. As Reese is going to try to track this one.
Oh, I thought that was going towards the goal.
I know, me too, and he would have been right on it as well. Antonio, who has battled all game, he's going to throw this one in.
I'm going to let that go there. It's going to go back to number 12.
Trying to find Nico in the middle.
Yeah, it was going to be always a hard call there with the defender tracking it. And it's going to go all the way to the outside.
Yeah,
Good job keeping that in.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Oof, not the best of touches, though, which is a shame. He did a lot to keep that under control.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that was Richie Bailey with that touch there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, nominal number 12. He's been in quite a bit this second half, actually, putting in a shift. Throw into the middle. Antonio.
How's it going to turn with it?
Oh,
tries. Tries tries for the near post.
Yeah, that was nice, really.
Yeah, credit where credit is due. Good thought there.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the bounce. Here's the bounce. Here's the bounce.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it was.
Oh wait, is he bringing it back? Was there a foul called earlier? I think there was.
Foul on the turn, maybe?
Or is there, or was he saying it was offside, maybe? I guess I didn't see the linesman signal it.
He's still not. I mean,
Interesting.
He was down the field.
That would explain why he didn't react too much to that not going in, just barely. I'm just going to assume it was offside.
Yeah, okay. We'll go from there. We'll move on.
All right. It's a good pass right there. It was a nice pass to number 69.
And that's going to go out of bounds. 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in this second half. Still a lot could happen.
Yeah. I swear, the time in this half seems like it's just dilated and just like a stretching.
Yeah, seriously. This second half feels like a lifetime.
Not like in a bad way.
No, not at all.
It's you can't exactly zone out and just lose time type way.
It's just been a brutal battle, really. It's just been brutal. I don't know how else to put it. The flow, it's just been so choppy. It's nothing really continuous, but
can't help but chuckle at that kind of thing just happened on the ball.
I didn't see it.
Just a little poke from the Monroe player and just poked right back.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here.
Oh, that looks
nice
good.
one.
Goalie's up for it. He smacks it away. No Raven there on the, I guess I would say the right side of it to get it quickly.
What I'm impressed by the most is that he's able to keep the hat on the whole time. Like it's not falling off or anything.
Especially with the wind.
Yeah, seriously.
How's he doing it? How does he do it?
I have no clue. Okay, brought down. Oh, nice ball there. Nico has it.
I was trying to slide it in for Reese Thompson. It was just off of the back heel of one of the Monroe defenders. Good thought, though.
Yeah, it really was. And so
it's
ball
not over
retained.
Yet.
Yeah, possession retained here. Coffeyville.
Facing the wrong way, and he's...
nice move.
Oh, it's going to be a goal kick.
Easy.
Did he get it through the defender's legs?
Was that a nutmeg on that one?
It ended up. He got spilled to the pitch, so I don't know if I get too excited about it, but maybe it was. It's one of those, again, pretty far away. We have to have an official guy who just calls on whether or not it was a nutmeg.
And I think that
we need another linesman.
Well, and that would be the, as we see a long ball sent down here, that would be the official title of that guy, the guy that tells us whether it was a nutmeg. That would be his official title, or her. I mean, either way.
The second linesman?
No. Well,
the most important linesman.
The one who tells us who got nutmeg. That would be their official title, though.
I feel like it needs to be a snappier one than that.
Okay. Tago Diaz, 3 minutes left. Both teams will be desperate to get on the goal, get a goal here to end this game.
I remember as a kid watching the World Cup back when the U.S. hosted it.
94, right? Or 90?
Oh, wait, let's see what we got here. Would have been a 92, right?
Okay.
Oh,
and yeah, see, he just went down too easily there.
And nothing's called, and
gotta call him out.
Oh, just didn't quite get it.
It's gonna fall to him. It's gonna fall.
Yes,
it's gonna fall. Go.
And an excellent goal indeed from Antonio Podstavsky.
And that's why you keep running, folks. That's why you keep playing the game, folks. That's why we love sports so much. Tiago Diaz is summoning to the crowd. Give it to me, and 2-1 scoreline, my friend.
I think I may have just realized that I celebrated his goal by finally pronouncing his last name right. I just looked at it really closely.
Podstavsky.
Yeah, and I was like, nope, time to get it right. He deserves it.
Hey, Antonio goal. That's huge. That's big, folks. That's big. That's what we're talking about. But
the women down there are enjoying it too.
Yeah, at least one side is, right?
Well,
no more dancing, it seems like, from one side of the crowd, but the other side of the crowd doing quite a bit of dancing right now.
Absolutely.
Bailar, do what you got to do, as Red Ravens now have the challenge of stopping Monroe for 3 solid minutes right here.
So there was some chats going on with the referee over there. I'm wondering what the content of that chat was, but it looks like it didn't result in anything. So Everything's fine. Everything's fine like wine.
All
as
right,
they say.
here we go.
I think it was a philosopher who said that. And he's going to turn and just, yeah, carry that.
Okay,
That was
yeah,
probably the
just
smart
when in
call.
doubt,
Kick it up.
kick it up, kick it out.
And, oh.
Force Monroe to make some plays here. Mistakes will be made.
All of a sudden, Coffeyville is feeling their oats with 2.5 minutes left. Even though you could say, play it safe, take it to the corner, let the time go down. I don't think they're going to let it go that easily.
It just hadn't been that type of game. You're exactly right. You are exactly right, folks.
All right, so got a throw in over there on the far side. Looks like he wants to perhaps take another long one. And he does.
Trying to look for Nico, who's always really strong on the ball.
I think that's going to be a throw in again for Coffeyville.
Yep, another throw in, and that will
corner flag earning its salary.
Hey, we pay it good money, so hey,
it's true.
Come on now. We need it.
Yeah, you can see Coffeyville actually. They're probably like, oh man, it has been a long 19
Sure,
minutes.
sure. Yeah, body language says a lot.
Oh, and hey, are they just going to play it in the corner? Yes, they are. Just going to
kick it around a little bit, waste some time. Oh, he had him. He had him if you wanted him.
falls over it and earns a free kick in just a really good place.
There we go. Get it hype.
I'm hoping that was what that what that meant.
Yeah, not an injury, nothing like that. No, pretty sure that was Harvey over there, really battling.
So now with just over a minute left to go, now time seems like it's flying by.
Yeah, yes.
He's going to have to be careful he's not offside as they take it to the corner flag. Oh,
come on, Nico.
Gets his pocket picked.
Okay, back to him.
And Coffeyville learns to throw in. They are content to earn this win because, wow, they were down for how long?
A long time, a real long time.
Yeah.
1-0.
And able to bring it back in the second half. I said the second half was going to be the big one. It was not the scoreline I predicted. I thought that Coffeyville would actually manage to get 3 out of it.
Well, give him a little bit of time here. You never know.
To be honest, 2-1 was your scoreline, though.
Ooh, was it really?
Did you
Wow,
forget?
I had the right scoreline? No, I
can't tell if
definitely
you're being
remember.
sarcastic.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that is a bit of sarcasm there. And every
I
second
may have not been showing enough respect to the Monroe players, who, by the way, have been really good this game.
Yeah, they're a really good team. They come in here with a really good ranking, and it shows why they had that ranking. But every second that we get closer to 0 means I get closer to a Brahms chicken sandwich.
Yeah, and it's a corner kick, no less, with 10 seconds left to go.
And I think they're just going to go ahead and let this one ride.
Yeah, he's not stopping time.
Now. All right, folks,
And
you
that'll
have
be
witnessed a great day of football. Unfortunately, Lady Ravens went down in overtime, but men come back and redeem the Red Raven faithful. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's having a good time. Hey, come back and join us tomorrow. How about that, Ryan Butcher? 1 o'clock, correct?
Saturday at 1 o'clock for a rivalry match.
Rivalry match against Northeastern Oklahoma, and what a way to go into that match, coming off a big win here. So for Ryan Butcher and all the folks here in the booth, we really thank you for joining us, and have a safe and smart night. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Can I just leave these here? No, it was just the women's one. I don't know why the women's let me to